Good morning. I am Dr. Kathy of Beautifully Broken Counseling, and we do a great deal of marriage counseling. Now, normally I come on here and I do a Monday morning encouragement, but this Sunday is Mother's Day, so I wanted to help some of you fellas out so that you can stay out of marriage counseling. And so I want you to understand some things about your wife. Before you even get started, she has already done many, many things that she will not tell you about, probably, unless she's mad, and then she'll begin to tell you. But what we want more than anything is we want you to see us. We want you to understand all of the things that went into the thing that we did for you. We don't want to hear about what you did because what you did is a smaller list than what we did. I'll give you an example of something that meant a lot to me, actually, and you just will not believe what it was. Our entire marriage for 30 years, I've done the grocery shopping, made sure that we had what we needed in the refrigerator, made sure that everything was taken care of. I love to cook and all of those things, so I had always taken care of that. Well, my husband really was not engaged in that. He didn't really care to be. He didn't even ask to go or anything, and it wasn't a big deal to me, actually. But one day we were on a day date because our daughter's in school now, and I said, "Well, I need to go to the grocery store. You want to go with me?" And we went to Aldi, and Aldi's a much smaller experience, right? The store is smaller, the options are smaller, so this is not like a big grocery haul or anything. So as we're going through the store and I'm picking up these heavy things, he's like, "Oh, let me get that, let me get that, let me get that," and I'm like, "Whoa, what is this?" And watching. He's watching. And he's very quiet when we get in the car. And I'm like, "What is it?" He goes, "I had no idea. Had no idea what all was involved in just going to the grocery store and how much heavy lifting and how much physical things that you had to do just to make sure that we have food in the house." See, he saw me. He saw me properly that day. And that was a big boost to me. It made me want to just love him more and more and do more for him. Fellas, on Mother's Day, we want you to see us. I want you to realize that if she puts a meal in front of you, it's not just about that meal. Too many times, dads and kids just consume the meal and go on about their business. Sometimes they don't offer to help clean up or whatever. Now, my husband's really good at this. He does help me clean up after we've had a day because I like to go to bed earlier than he does, and so he will clean up the dishes. I really appreciate that. But when you see us, when you see not just the physical and not just make comments about "that's a pretty dress" or "I like your hair" or whatever, but you see us. In other words, you have observed, you have watched that before my wife does this, she had to do this, this, and this to get to that place. And you have appreciation for the work that went into that. Read Proverbs 31. Watch at that, and when you read Proverbs 31, understand what it's like to be a woman. This culture is trying to take that from us, but we're not going to let it happen. We love our families for the most part. I know there's some women out there that are not doing a very good job, and they're going to have to work on that because there is great joy in taking care of your family. And there's also great joy in realizing that you do not have to be Martha Stewart. You do not have to be perfect. There are things going on in your brain that are just constant about what needs to get done and how it needs to get done. Let your wife know that you appreciate her. Let her know by writing down a list of things that you love about her and what you see her doing. Not just about what the things are about you, but look at what she's doing in the community. Look at how she's blessing the lives of other people as well. And especially Christian women that are really driven by the love of Christ to get out in the community. They take care of their homes and the community and the church and strangers and all these things, all while they're going to get groceries, clean the house, or whatever happens. Now, my husband, he did me a great favor. He has always made sure that I had a housekeeper to come in every other week. or sometimes every week, depending on how busy I was. And I'm not ashamed of it because I do a lot of things and I'm everywhere, and that just gives me some time back. It is the best gift He has given me. So, fellas, that's a good gift. The spa is great, but the spa is over with. But if you give your wife someone to come in and help her do the really mega things that sometimes she doesn't have time to do, and gift her with that, and don't complain, and don't say things like, oh, she cleans the house better than you. Keep your mouth shut. Okay? Are you coming to marriage counseling to see one of us? So have a great Mother's Day. Do this, fellas. Write it down. See her. See everything behind what she just did, not just the thing that she just did. And please, do not talk to your wife in a way that you would not even talk to a stranger. I have heard men say things to their wives and about their wives that if Jesus was standing right there, He might punch you out. So men, watch how you're talking to your wives. Their hearts are like glass. You can destroy them in a second. Please, see your wife. Love your wife. Speak blessings over your wife. And she will bless you back. All right, have a great day. If you want to talk to me, it's drkathy, Cathy, at 54 at gmail.com, drkathy54 at gmail.com, and my phone is 615-332-4389. If you would like to get in for marriage counseling, if you think this is not going to work for you and it's deeper, then go to beautifully.brokencounseling.com and look up our intake form and fill that form out, and I will get back with you, or one of my counselors will get back with you, and we will set up an appointment and we'll get started on healing your marriage. All right, man, I am praying you're going to be a hero this weekend. You are going to do something more than just a little necklace that's going to tarnish in a little while. Do something that's lasting. See her. Let her know that you have seen her. You understand everything that's going on behind the scenes. All right, have a great day. God bless you. And if we can help you, let us know. All right, bye.